Through the entire weekend, you may see Wookiees and droids and stormtroopers walking all over town. It's the Star Wars celebration that will make McCormick Place its home, celebrating all things Star Wars, video games, TV shows, books, memorabilia, autograph booths, panels and sessions with the stars and filmmakers. The most anticipated day of the whole weekend will be tomorrow, at which an all-star panel is expected to talk about the upcoming Star Wars 9, possibly revealing the movie's name, showing a trailer, unveiling a first look at the movie. I'm going to be there all morning long. We'll talk with the fans. We'll bring you all the stars. I'll be there all day long tomorrow, and we'll bring you all the excitement on that.
Extra security measures are in place as more than 35,000 fans are expected to attend the Star Wars celebration at McCormick Place. CBS News' V Wynn is live there with a look at security for this 5-day event. Hi, V.
Hey there, Mike. Chicago police already have a plan in place to make sure everyone is safe this week. You can see more officers patrolling in and around McCormick Place and officers helping with crowd and traffic control. Now, Chicago police joined in on the Star Wars fun by creating this video to kick off the 5-day convention. Fans are being urged to be aware of their surroundings and to report anything suspicious. They will also have to go through security and their bags will be checked. Some fans are already worried about parking once they get here. One woman talked to Morning Insider's Vince Gerasoli about her concern. She says she paid $250 for a 5-day parking pass and an additional $75 for 2 days of guaranteed parking by Parking Lot A. But after reading stories about prepaid parking issues at another convention at McCormick Place, she is worried it could happen again.
Not being able to get in with my prepaid pass, that bothers me. This is Star Wars Celebration. I expect it to be huge, which is why I bought the parking pass.
Now, the company behind the event, Reed Expo, will update fans throughout the convention on the parking situation at McCormick Place. Meanwhile, Park Mobile is offering refunds to fans who can't access their reserved space. Reporting live at McCormick Place, V Wynn, CBS 2 News. Mike, back to you.
You can feel it, the Force. It's certainly strong in Chicago this week.
Jedi Warriors are joining with fans of the dark side for a huge Star Wars convention. No need to use any mind tricks. We can just switch live to WGN's Julian Cruz, who's there.
Hi, Julian.
Is the Force with you?
Hey, guys. Just enjoying the scene out here. People just having a great time. Check this out. All kinds of colorful characters wearing their Star Wars costumes. Don't be surprised to see Obi-Wan Kenobi or Chewbacca riding the red line or strolling Michigan Avenue over the next 5 days, because the Star Wars fanatics from around the world are here in Chicago for a massive Star Wars celebration.
The Star Wars community is just so tight-knit and so enjoyable to be around. It's just so much fun.
It's rare that something, I think, captivates you from childhood all the way throughout your entire life. I can't really think of too many other things like that.
Tens of thousands of Star Wars aficionados taking over McCormick Place, wearing a colorful assortment of costumes depicting a galaxy of memorable Star Wars characters.
I'm all about the aliens. Just to see creations, whether it's on puppets or people, to see what we can make the artistry of it, original concepts and thoughts kind of brought to screen. That's what I absolutely adore.
There's Han Solo frozen in the carbonite and movie props from the legendary Star Wars films, drawing loyal fans from across the world and newcomers from Oswego, Illinois.
I've never been to one. I'm really excited. I'm just kind of interested to see all the different stuff that's going to be here. All the different famous people that have been in the movies, and just kind of like the sets and props.
I think day one here, it's like an anxious,
excitement.
We want to get in and see what it looks like.
The hottest ticket in town is a 5-day pass to the so-called Star Wars celebration, but tickets right now not easy to come by. And we are told that today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday are completely sold out. Now, there were limited tickets still available for Monday, but you better check ahead. This event hugely popular and attracting people not just from across the country and North America, but from around the world. At McCormick Place, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
Julian, you are woefully underdressed, my friend. No costume? What?
Left the Darth Vader costume at home today.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're where would you find a cool spaceship like this? Or come over here, friendly rebels and stormtroopers just went by. All this stuff, it's great. You're not going to find it in a galaxy far, far away. You're going to find it at Star Wars Celebration Chicago, and I have to tell you, it is out of this world. This 5-day convention, solely devoted to all things, you guessed it, Star Wars, touches down in a different city every other year. With so much to buy, climb on, pose with, don't think it's like making a Kessel run in 12 parsecs. And you'll see about every character. In fact, with no sort of costume, you rather stand out here. Who are you supposed to be and who is she?
Darth Talon, and she's very similar to Darth Maul. She's pretty much his girlfriend.
Mace Windu.
Explain who that is.
He's a Jedi Master, played by Samuel L. Jackson.
I am Shakti. She is a master on the Jedi Council.
35,000 fans are expected each day to celebrate the force of this franchise. Bringing your own homemade droid is optional. This is your R2-D2?
Yes, it is.
Did you build it?
Yes.
How?
A lot of pieces were from scratch. Other ones were from other builders who make them.
You didn't have to go too far to look like Mark Hamill, did you?
No, I'm actually Hamill family approved.
Approved or not, watch out for those guys in white. Now, tomorrow is when the celebrities from some of the Star Wars franchises will be here for photo ops and autograph signing, and they're also going to have a panel discussing the latest Star Wars film, Episode 9. And, of course, I'll be back at 6 with more fantastic fandom.
She's not trying to park her Millennium Falcon, just a small sedan at this week's Star Wars convention at McCormick Place.
She now has reason to worry her prepaid parking passes might be worthless. CBS 2 Morning Insider Vince Gerasoli felt the force, and well, he went looking for answers.
Look around and you'll know. So overall, what do you think of your collection?
It's me.
Rachel Harris is a Star Wars fan.
R2-D2's my favorite. Liked R2-D2 since I was a little kid. And he's got that snarky demeanor towards C-3PO.
I've just about had enough of you.
He's beeping, but you know that he's making fun of him.
Naturally, with the Out of This World convention, the Star Wars Celebration headed to McCormick Place this week.
And it's the official McCormick Place parking.
She paid $250 for a 5-day pass and an additional $72 for 2 days of guaranteed parking in close-by Parking Lot A.
This is Star Wars Celebration. I expect it to be huge, which is why I bought the parking pass.
The C2E2 comic book convention, with similar crowds, was held at McCormick Place just last month. And online, Rachel began reading about overflowing parking lots and passes that McCormick Place couldn't honor.
It was actually on C2E2's official Facebook page.
We found it too. Notices that parking lots A and B are at capacity. Prepaying fans sent elsewhere who said, "I paid for a spot you gave away," or "I ended up in lot C and had to pay." Insert sounds of sad trombones.
Not being able to get in with my prepaid pass, that bothers me.
Online, Rachel's reached out to McCormick Place Parking for clarity, but she's heard nothing. Now she's worried she'll have to arrive 6 hours in advance to guarantee her spot.
If I don't get through, I could miss some of the event. The panel started at 11 a.m.
And that would be a shame for someone whose bathroom is a tribute to R2-D2.
The shower curtain came from the Disney store, the rug, and the trash can are from Walmart.
Wait, an R2-D2 shower?
Yes.
Oh my god, this is a great gift.
There's a Darth Vader one too.
In a galaxy not so far away, I'm Vince Gerasoli, CBS 2 News.
Hey, R2-D2 is a pretty cool character. If you're headed to the Star Wars Celebration, Park Mobile, which sells the online spots for McCormick Place, promises a refund for anyone unable to park with a prepaid voucher. SP Plus, which operates the garages, questions the validity of the online complaints and insists staff accepted reservations from drivers who inadvertently ended up at the wrong lot. Also at McCormick Place, thousands of sci-fi movie fans may be letting out a collective Wookiee growl as the first trailer for Star Wars Episode 9 debuts at the Star Wars Celebration today. The 5-day-long festival serves as a love letter to fans, filled with announcements, exhibits, and an interactive show on the floor. The event, which attracts thousands of fans from all across the world, runs through Monday.
Darth Maul.
Oh.
I'm too Darth Maul. It scares me so much. You can go now. Okay. Ooh, I got to order him around. You know, when I talked to some of the stars of Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, almost all of them told me that they cried at the wrap of that film. Well, it's been 40 years of the Skywalker saga, and so many of the fans here, Darth Maul included, really wanted to know what the end may be like.
Oh my gosh, it was so chilling. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what they're going to do.
You see Rey, and there's something coming at her, and she does a flip that'll knock your socks off.
Love Chicago!
Thousands were thrilled to get a first look at the galaxy's curtain coming down. They came from all over the world to see the cast and new creatures.
It really is the third act of this massive opera, and it, I think, will feel both completely surprising and also totally inevitable, that this is the only way it could have gone.
Scenes of Carrie Fisher from the previous film bring her back.
She is in this movie in a way that I almost can't believe, and can't stand that she's not here.
As for the rest of the cast,
Finn has to retire after this. It's been too many close calls. Wouldn't you agree? Episode 8, episode 6, too many close calls.
Can I say one thing? What's up?
Can you say the title in Chewbacca, as Chewbacca?
The Rise of Skywalker.
Exactly.
Sounds good. I interpreted that.
Look at my Stormtrooper rap group. These are some bad guys, aren't you? All right. And ladies, and some bad ladies, yes. And you too. You look bad too. All right, remember that Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, is going to open on December 30th. And don't worry, it might be the end of that saga, but look around. Star Wars is going nowhere. Janet Davies, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you all.
Oh my gosh, if you are a Star Wars fan, the tension is through the roof right now. They just showed the first teaser trailer, not a full trailer, but a teaser trailer for Star Wars Episode 9, which will be called Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. I'm going to show you a little bit of that in just a minute. We literally just walked out of the much anticipated panel at which J.J. Abrams and Kathleen Kennedy, the director and producers, introduced the casts who were here. Billy D. Williams back as Lando Calrissian. Daisy Ridley was here. John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, Kelly Marie Tran, among others. Also Anthony Daniels on hand. All part of this new movie. We learned that Carrie Fisher, old scenes of Carrie Fisher have been incorporated into this new movie. Stephen Colbert from The Late Show and a former Northwestern alum was the host of it all. Are you ready to see a little bit of Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker?
We've passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
All right, there is a little bit of a taste. We're going to put the full thing up on our website, WGNTV.com, so you can watch it over and over and over and over again, which is what I want to do right now, but I can't because in just a few minutes on this press line that we're standing on here just outside of McCormick Place is where the cast and the filmmakers will walk. I'm going to be talking to all of them as they come by, and we will have that for you on our 4 and 5 o'clock news and the WGN evening news later on tonight. It is a huge day as the Star Wars Legacy wraps up. We'll have more coming up for you in just a little while. For now, from McCormick Place, Dean Richards, WGN News. Back to you guys.